What's up, guys? Welcome to Gunpowder Boys, and this is the Galil Ace 21 and chamber at 762 by 39. And this is about a 700 round review and a comparison to the AK-47, which would be a direct competitor. So first things first, I'm gonna make sure the gun is clear. I always keep my guns loaded because they are my self-protection. Make sure. Alright, the gun is properly cleared. Make sure my sight's off. Alrighty. So I'm gonna compare it to the AK-47, or it'd be the Mini Draco. So first thing is first is the charging handle. It actually on the left hand side is elongated. So you see a nice big chunk of charging handle, so you can fit a whole finger, or maybe like a good grip in between your thumb. Comparing to the Draco, the AK-47 series has a charging handle on the side of it, on the right hand side, which should be very cumbersome. So when you have the magazine loaded, let's use my fake magazine. See, and there's no rounds. You see, so let's say I'm aiming down sights, I clip chamber. Okay, that's easier. If I'm running the AK-47, I have to go all the way over here, do it like this, or some people actually go for like this. It's very cumbersome, but I'm not a fan of it. My second most favorite thing about it is the fact that it's Picatinny rail on top. AKs don't have any Picatinny rails, so you can't even mount sights without any special gunsmithing. So I have my Romeo 8HT on it, which is this lever clamp. And it's easily mounted with no need of gunsmithing. Another thing is I have my BCM CAG on for my angle grip. The AKs don't have no Picatinny rails on the side. That's where the Galil Ace comes in handy. Has quad rail for Picatinny, so you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's a big benefit. And next thing about the Galil 21, that's straight out the box. You have tritium sights. At the moment, you cannot see them, but there's a little white tip at the very, very tip of the sights, which glows in the dark because of the tritium. AK-47 sights are not the best, to be honest. Sometimes they're off. Depending on the manufacturer and where you get it from, they just won't be sighted at all. Next thing that I do love is the safety. It has an AR safety, so it's a whole switch. And it is ambidextrous. Big white S for safe, red for fire. So it still has the AK style, where if you want on this side, it'd be a lever. AKs are known to go have malfunction of safety because sometimes it just won't stick in. So this is a much more modern improvement. The next thing I do like, well, it's a con for me personally because I have small hands, is the elongated mag release. So let's put it in again. So an AK's mag release would be right here, as you can see, but the Galil's is all the way towards the back. So let's say you're trying to release, so it has a much longer pull through. Or the AK be right here, it'd be a much easier dismount. Next thing is how it shoots. We have a nice and fat, meaty trigger. It is approximately about 6.5 pounds, so 6.5. The trigger is actually very, very large. It's much bigger than a standard curved bow. And it has a nice clean break, so let's put the bad boy on fire. So let's see, get a nice clear view of it. It is a one-stage trigger though. So it's very crisp and clean. So comparing it to the AK Draco, the only downside that I do believe the Galil has is the price point. This will run you about $1,800, while the Draco will run you about $800 to $1,000. The Galil comes with a standard birdcage flash hider, and for the price, I think they could have done something better. This is a sealed system, but it is a sealed system. So let's say you're in the desert, you won't have to worry about any jams from dust. And for the lower half of it, you cannot fit any Tapco mags or drum mags, but you can shave it. But I'm not gonna do that at all. And the pistol grip that comes with it, it's nothing too special. There's no embroidery in it, so it doesn't say IWI in it. I know there's no texture grip or anything, so that's a big downside for me. The heat is actually very good for reading the pistol size. I know the AK gets hot very fast. and that's something that I personally don't like. So the AK, the Draco at least, has wood grain, which I wish they would make the wood grain for the Galil Ace. Other than that, it is the same size and everything, except for the Draco B. You can get into the 6-inch barrel configuration. But for the price point, this is a good quality gun. I do recommend it, and it's one of my personal favorites. Thank you for watching, guys, and hope to see you again soon.